What's up, guys? Let's go over the Alpha Weekly in today's video. I'm putting this out every single Sunday moving forward to talk about a couple things. We got to talk about, obviously, the market context. We're going to talk about my top five buys, my top five stocks to avoid. And I posted this 2 days ago, and this is what I want to show you really why it's important that you guys are a part of this because you're going to be getting weekly updates of different stocks in crypto with very detailed information. So if you're all about the information, like me, and you want to know the ins and outs of these different stocks and different cryptos and the overall market, this is what you need to be a part of the Alpha Weekly. You can join the links out down below, but we're going to look at some stocks also today and see what is the true potential with them. So week of March 29th, 2026, today is April 1st. This was posted 2 days ago. This week, the market is in extreme fear mode. The VIX is over 31. The NASDAQ just entered correction territory, and crypto is sitting at a fear and greed index of 12. Most people are panicking. Our members are preparing. Inside this week's Alpha Weekly report, you will find our top five stocks to buy right now, which I'm going to show you, and we'll see if it was actually a buy and if it was a good call that I made on Sunday, with exact entry levels and full reasoning. Five stocks to stay completely away from this week and the top five most talked about stocks on X. So I really like this right here, the top five most talked about stocks on X, because I'm doing the research for you. And X is a really good space to get some financial information. So I'm taking all that data and I'm putting it into a post that's going to be sent to you guys every single Sunday. So you can see the top stocks that are trending. And then you can compare if that's on my buy list or if that's on my stay far away from list, which you'll see in a second. And we'll see if the hype is real. And our top three crypto setups with key levels for Bitcoin, ETH, and SOL. These were our top three on Sunday. Everything is based on Fibonacci levels, gap fills, volume analysis, and MA crossovers. One post every Sunday. This is the real work. Okay, so again, if this is for you, make sure you get ready for next Sunday because I'm going to give you a whole new list. So let's look at market context so far. The NASDAQ has fallen into correction territory and the Dow Jones has followed. The S&P 500 is sitting just at 9% off its all-time highs after breaking below its 200-day moving average. It's very scary. The VIX is over 31, signaling high fear and elevated volatility. We are technically near-term oversold, but key support levels, and this is why you've seen a bounce in the last couple of days, have been broken. The Iran war is the wild card this week. Oil has spiked roughly 50% since the start of the conflict. I mean, gas prices are just insane out here in Southern California. With Brent crude above 110 a barrel, one ceasefire headline changes everything. Stay alert. Bottom line, the fear market. Fear creates opportunity for people who are prepared. So let's look at the top five buys that I chose this week. The first one is MU. Okay, I said Micron Technology current price was at 356. Why we like it? MU call put ratio is 1.5 calls to one put with volume up 2%. Traders are positioning bullish. AI memory demand is exploding, and Micron is the direct beneficiary. Strong Fibonacci support at current levels. After a healthy pullback, volume accumulation starting. Entry zone current price to 5% below. So I was telling people to enter at 356, and then even if it goes lower, up to 5%. And the target is 420. Okay. And then I tell you when to stop, 8% below entry. So let's say you would have listened at 356. Where would you be today? So right now we're at 375 in 2 days. So if you would have entered at 356 with where we were at when I made this post, you would be up about, let's see, about 6 to 7%, okay, in a matter of 2 days. So that was the first one on our top buy of the week. Now, our second one was JPM, JP Morgan Chase. So JPM Morgan Chase, it was priced at 282. Why we like it, RSI approaching oversold. Okay, we studied the RSI very closely. Record earnings last quarter. One of the strongest banks in the world, MA 200, acting as support after recent pullback from highs. Entry zone is 275 to 282. Target is 310. Stop at 268 or take buy at current price or wait for a dip towards 275 for a better entry. Either way, this is a quality name at a fair price right now. So let's see where JPM is at. We said to buy at 282. So JPM is at 296, guys. Okay, so let's see what the return would have been. 282 is down here, right at the floor when we said to buy. So your return on investment would be about 5 to 6%. just like the last one. So that's 2 wins so far for the top 5 buys this week. Again, I post this every single Sunday. If you want access, you can join the links down below. And if you pay for the whole year and lock in with me, you get 10% off right now. Number 3, Amazon. Okay, Amazon's current price is $199. Why we like it? Trading at 30 times earnings versus a 10-year average of 57 times. AWS growing fast, advertising revenue, printing record numbers, gap fill setup in play with volume accumulation at support, approaching key 618 Fibonacci level. One of the best risk reward setups on the board right now. Entry zone, guys, 192 to 200. Target is 230. Stop is at 186. So let's see how we did with Amazon. 192 to 200. So we would have bought down here at 192, which was, so we actually didn't hit 192. So we got as low as 199. So 192 to 200 was the buy zone, but we didn't go to 192. We hit 199 though, which is good because we gave a target of 192 to 200, and you would be up a little over 6%. So all 3 that we sent out on Sunday have been wins so far in a matter of 2 days, 6%. Pretty amazing. So let's look at Robinhood. Now, Robinhood, the current price is at 66. Why we like it, record 4.5 billion revenue in 2025. Now, let me take a second to talk about Robinhood because I think this is going to be massive over the next several years. Okay, but the gap fills were at 50 and 43, still open below, giving us clear downside targets. 786 fib at 56 is your ideal entry. So 56 is the ideal entry. If we get the dip this week, long term, this is a $100 stock. Entry zone is 58 to 64 on any dip. Target 82, stop at 54. So the entry zone was 58 to 64. Let's see how we did. So let's go to Hood. And we can see here that we got to 63, 64 right here. So we got to 64. Again, the target, you can see right here, was 58 to 64. So we got to 60, right under 64 right here. This was on Monday, okay? So if you would have read my report on Sunday, you could have bought on Monday right here, and you would be up right now about 11%, guys. Pretty amazing. 11% in 2 days. Again, this is only for the Alpha Weekly. You'll see it in the link out down below. Let's look at the last one. I give 5 buys every single week. So DAL, Delta Airlines, current price 64. Why we like it, it's nearly down 18%. Fundamentals are rock solid. 58 billion in revenue in 2025 and guiding for 20% EPS growth in 2026. RSI approaching, oversold P of 7.7. Historically, it's cheap. Fear is selling this one, not fundamentals. Entry zone 61 to 65. Target is 78. Stop at 57. So let's see how we did. Okay, so we were right here on Monday. We were right in between 61 to 65. Now it's priced at 67. So if you would have bought on Monday, if you would have read my report on Sunday, you would be up over 6% on this one also. So 5 buys for the week, very solid. Okay, if you guys want to see my sells, what I said to stay away from, and the 3 top cryptos, make sure you join the Patreon. Links are down below. Again, this is going out every single Sunday, and I make a lot of charts and posts about different stocks and crypto. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one.